Hi everyone, I'm Brock. So today let's review a AI product. So I changed my strategy a little bit again. Um, in last a few times, I try to based on my discussion with Professor Kevin, I decide to find a AI industry report published by some authority and then go through it. Very soon, I realized that it doesn't help me to understand the AI technology or AI products very well if I just read the reports in a general level. I still believe learning by doing, which means that I must play with the AI products, even in a very, very primitive and simple demo. That hands-on experience will help me understand these AI products much better than a 1 hour report. So my current strategy actually go back to my original strategy again. I don't go for a AI industry industry report level. I don't go for a AI company level. I go for a AI product level. So I just use Google search to search the keywords top AI wide products because I want to, you know, experience the SaaS product first, rather than need to download some application and it can only run on mobile applications. That's not my goal. So I will find some ranking here. The first one is a A16Z list, which we already go through all the products here, all the 50 top 50 Gen AI web products ranked by unique monthly visits. We already go through this. Um, Previously, my thought is that if I already playtest a product such as Google AI Studio, I won't playtest it again. Now I actually changed my mindset. I think that because the industry changed so fast, I shouldn't have such limitation for myself. So if there are some, new milestones, I would love to play around it again. And the time between the first, between today and the last time I play around with this product should be at least 1 month. Okay, so because we already go through this list, so I go to the second one. So in the second one, it mentioned 40, 45 AI tools. Oh yeah, by the way, I have I also in the setting I also limit time range to past year because I don't want to have a ranking list which published 3 years ago. Again, the industry changed so fast, and also I will skip the sponsored results because basically they are just the advertisement. So okay, so I jump into this one. So scan I scan through the list and find something I'm interested because it does list it by number one, two, three, four, right? So what I did is I just randomly go through the article and by my gut intuition to choose Google AI Studio. Um, then the next step, what I'm trying to do is that I will search again in Google search to find anything related with Google AI Studio. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for some step-by-step guidance written by humans. Of course, I can generate it by AI, but again, based on my discussion with Professor Kevin, he thinks that because of the hallucination, he don't think that ask AI to generate something from scratch is a good idea. So I search for something such as get starting, step-by-step, tutorial, walkthrough, quick start, beginner's guide. That makes sense. And my again, I limit the time range into past month because even the same product, Google AI Studio, because their features change so fast. So what they have for today or 1 week ago can be very different as what they have 3 months ago. Then I find this article. Uh, this article, as you can see, is pretty long, huh? And I don't want to read it through by myself and understand how it works. So what I did is that I download this web page. So as you can see, everything in the page is in this .html file. The third step I did is I just asked Cloud to generate a report as what I did before. And basically, the report are constructed in 3 parts. The first part is hands-on guidance to let me have a quick maybe 10 minutes or at the most 30 minutes hands-on experience, like a quick, small, quick small demo. And the second part is, well, and the second part is more like a explanation, right? After we think, okay, this is really a lot of fun, then the next step is to try to understand what it is, what's the ability, what's the, technology, architecture, commercial model, so on and so forth. This is the second part. And the third part, of course, I'm curious about, any open positions related to these products. So that's a three parts I'm curious about when I say I want to do a AI product review. That's my current strategy. And let's start first. So let's start from the hands-on experience guide. Go to the AI Studio first. Well, I think that I should get a bigger monitor. Anyway. Okay, the first step is to open Google AI Studio. Okay. And what should I do? Okay, sign on. And I will find the main menu. So this picture doesn't load successfully. I should open it in this way. Yeah, here it is. This is the main features. Okay, so first name, prompt lab. Prompt lab. Okay, where's prompt lab? Create new prompt. Left navigation. I didn't see where is create new prompt. There's no create new prompt, right? Choose freeform prompt. Choose model and test prompt. I guess. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess that when it say freedom prompt, it's just talk about this. Okay, so it will consume my paid API. Hmm. Saves for future on this device. All future prompt on support model will be charged to key until. Okay. Hmm. And this is some new model here. If I choose this one, okay. Okay, this is to choose different model. Okay. Gemini 3 Pro preview. And okay, this is some different test cases. Actually, I'm curious about is this prompt is written by GPT or given by the original guidance? No. Yeah, this is not given by the original web page. So this is some prompt. Let's try it. And this is a token consumption here. And it shows how long it takes, 15. Silent circus hum, vast amount, born of woven code, dreaming in the spark. And then let's try Chinese generation. Again, this is the token consumption here. Oh, interesting. It gave the original 五言绝句 here. It provide pinyin, it provide meaning, and also provide English translation. Kind of like you ask a human to do some task, and what they give to you is more than your expectation. So 瞬息通万卷，妙算鬼神经，本是无情物，银额是有情. Interesting. Okay, so code generation. I guess code generation, I should. So I go to home and go to web coding. Let's give it a code generation task here. Okay. Okay, so this is more like some tips while I'm waiting. So this is preview. This is code. This is preview full screen. Okay, and I can select a device. Interesting. And it finds some bug when run the code and auto fix. That's pretty nice, huh? So actually, which means that it's kind of like an IDE run cloud, right? When we use GitHub, uh, yeah. So it actually generate a kind of like a web page here. Hey, wait. I'm only asking for a Python function to calculate the Fibonacci. But what you did? Ah, wait. You write a web page? Oh yeah, it's actually write a page here. Hmm. So actually, it's actually do what more than what I need. You see here? Yeah. Okay. And let's go back. So right, this is chat. Hmm. And analyze the task. Again, this is still a conversation. It's still a text understanding task. So I will just skip this one. So my expectation is that a model should return response within seconds. Response should be relevant and meaningful. Okay. And create a structured prompt. Choose structured prompt tab. Oh, structured outputs. Okay, interesting. And define input. But where to input the define input? Hmm, it's a little bit weird. So test cases is actually even myself didn't understand what I should do here very well. Uh, yeah, and I am. Yeah, I don't understand what should I do the structure prompt here very well. How to test it? Let's skip this one. And again, new chat. Here's some citing here. So choose chat prompt type, system instruction. We also system instruction here. I didn't see six system instruction here. I wonder, is this thing aligned with preached? No chat prompt. No. No, I didn't see. I didn't see the chat prompt here. I didn't see it. And the build feature. So let's find the build. And enter a description, wait for generation. Actually, we have done this just now, right? So we can have a prompt here. And they start to work on. So I can see that the application it generates tend to be a SaaS services, which means that the services run on a web. The only limits that exist are those you accept rights beyond them. Dr. Aries Storm. But the thing is that how can I believe this is correct, right? And generate a new one. The only chance that truly binds us are roles we forge in our own minds. Break them, and the world becomes an ocean of possibility. By ChatGPT. Interesting. I you know to generate such an application, my biggest concern is how can I believe this person really said these sentences, right? Let's get a last one. AI rivals. Do we really have this person? The strongest roots are forged in the fiercest storms. Let every challenge deepen your grip on the greatness. Okay. This is another test case, data processing app. Okay, interactive app, annotation and iteration. Okay. Annotation tool. I didn't see annotation tool. Okay, this is copy app. This is copy version. This is download app. This is save. This is deploy. This is share. But I didn't see. But I didn't see how to do the annotation. I can see an issue here because all the guidance it provides is actually based on text. So it's not straightforward for me to find the places where it's talking about. I even cannot confirm we did have such a place, right? Okay, so let's try to understand the image. Playground, home. So image, we'll try Nano Banana Pro. Okay, so I must pay to play test the Nano Banana Pro. I don't want to do that, so I just I will try anyway. So I can upload a picture. What should I upload? Yeah, maybe I can upload my icon. And so give some prompt. This is my product logo. Please beautify it. Okay, so I must choose a paid API. I don't want to do that, so I guess I will change model. Okay, this is a price. It's really expensive, you see that? 200 token is $2. And this one is only $0.3. Okay. It's pretty expensive. So I can choose a other image. Nano Banana is cheaper. So I just use Nano Banana and let's try it again. So you see that? Nano Banana is free to use. Well, under my subscription. Well, not bad. But as a logo, actually, the simpler, the better, right? And why is W? Because I studied at the University of Washington, so I use W as my product logo. Generate an image from scratch. Let's do it again. So chat with model, the image, and this is different models here. So let's try Nano Banana. Okay, already select this version. And okay, the step is not prompt. I get some sense. So first you find the image generation feature, enter description, adjust the parameter, generate, okay. Yeah. I like this prompt. Let me try it. Pretty interesting, huh? Video generation. It may pay, it may require payment, but let's see. What's this? Okay, this is generate my usage. That's fine. So to generate a video, only view 3, 2. Any other model I can choose from? No. I guess my current subscription doesn't support VO 3.1, I guess. Oh yeah, VO is paid only. Yeah, so I must choose a paid API key, then I can use it. I don't want to pay for it, just for play around. So go back to home and choose model, choose video, and in video only one. Yeah, under my subscription, only one free model, which is VO2. So again, find video generation feature, enter video description, cite video parameters, generate a video preview. What I want to do is that I want to find a description of part of a novel and generate it accordingly. So because again, my goal is to generate visual novel or video from text-based novel. So I want to test me this way. And what I does is that I input the first chapter of Harry Potter. So I input it here. So let's see what will happen. I'm not sure it works, but anyway, let's see. You know, of course, I can just open Google AI Studio and play around it by myself. But it's pretty randomness, especially when I will, utilize this application for the first time. So with the guidance provided by AI, at least, although it's not 100% accurate, but at least I get some sense. Oh, failed to generate a video. Your prompt was blocked. Aha, it failed. Let me try another prompt. I will try 3 times, and let's see whether it works. So this is the first chapter of a novel, 诡秘之主. Let's see whether it works. Continue. So the main motivation for me to generate a tool which convert a text-based novel into visual novel is current model like this doesn't support to convert a very long text-based novel, a continuous story, into something consistent and visualized appealing. That's my biggest motivation. And oh yeah, this one works. Let's see. 8 seconds. Oh, it doesn't have sound. Oh gosh. So you can see, if I upload such a long stuff, it doesn't have the ability to divide it into smaller things and generate separately. So actually, kind of like our prompt crash the feature, and it doesn't have sound here for VO2. Okay, test a voice. Uh, so find the voice entry. Voice entry, I guess here. Okay, so this is the two model I can choose from. Yeah, this is two model I can choose from. What's this? There's some instruction. Okay. 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 So this kind of like this feature is to text to speech. This model is to convert text to speech. Okay. And what they try to test here actually is live API. So actually, I think I should choose live. Okay, this is the only model I can use. So this feature is our native audio model optimized for higher quality and with better pricing. Okay. So I guess this is to have a conversation. Let's see. Okay, get my microphone. Hello, what can you help me? What can you help me with today? Oh, something went wrong. Do it again. Hello, hello, what can you help me with today?
Hello, I can help with a lot of things, like answering questions, generating text, brainstorming ideas, or even translating. What are you working on?
我不知道他的回答有没有被录下来，我再播放一次。
Hello, I can help with a lot of things, like answering questions, generating text, brainstorming ideas, or even translating. What are you working on?
Okay, so I think that it has been recorded. This can be heard. So you see, it's not a continuous conversation, right? I feel that it stops somehow. Can you explain how neural networks work? Can you explain how neural networks work? I asked a question, but there's no response. Let's try it again. Can you explain how neural networks work? 你还在吗 ？Hello, are you here? 请用中文介绍一下你自己。So you see, kind of like crash. Okay, Google search grounding. So Google search grounding asks new questions. Okay, let's go back. Chat. Features. Okay, Gemini. And this is temporary. Media resolution. Syncing. Structure, code, function calling. Okay, so by default, it's actually already enabled with Google search. So let's try this one. Okay, newest model. Google Suite Pro. I'm curious about I guess, Google AI Studio. Gemini actually is just one of the features. So I guess I can set as a citing. Yeah, because Gemini at the end of the day is just part of Google AI Studio, so I can set this as a default front page. Oh, okay, so let's look at its results. It doesn't have a copy button. Yeah, let's copy it and translate it. And you see, the data is between December, okay, in the past week. That's good. Oh, interesting. Google has its own coding agent. So as you can see, all these, companies, no matter it's work on, large language model or not, try to have, try to have its own um, coding IDE. Okay, there's so many interesting stuff happening. Go back. And okay, function calling. So again, let's start a new one. And enable function calling. Oh, I cannot enable it? Why? Let me see. This tool is not compatible with current active tools. Ah, okay. So should I change to another model? How about this one? No, this one even doesn't have this option. Yeah, so you see, function calling is disabled. How about Gemini 2.5 Pro? Also disabled. It just tell me this tool is not compatible with current active tools, but it doesn't tell me what I should do. It's kind of like you talk to a human, hey, what you are doing is wrong. But you should tell them what is correct, right? Okay. Go back to Gemini 3 Pro preview and code execution. Enable it. So what should I do? So test the building code execution prevent, request the code execution, verify, check. Okay, so let me try. But what's the difference between this one and the build an application? Aha, this is not to build an application. This is just run this code. I have some sense now. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so, okay. Okay, so I understand what this feature is. It's actually do two things. First, it writes the code. Secondly, it's also kind of like work as an IDE, which executes the code online, so that I needn't to open a VS and then run it. You see, when I was a freshman back in college and want to verify a code, a program that can work properly, what I need to do is that I need to open IDE such as VS Studio. At that time, I even don't. I think that we even don't have VS Code, and I need to ensure my all the configuration, environment configuration are correct, and then run it. But now, I just ask Gemini to do that. Although maybe I need to verify because it may have some hallucination, but at least, uh, I have some option here. Long context text. I don't want to do that because I don't want to consume my token. Okay, and deploy. Okay, so go to the build just now. My apps. Okay, this is what I built just now. So open it and find the deployment. Okay, so I can deploy this app on Google Cloud. Interesting. Okay, so I must create a project on Google Cloud so that I can deploy it online, which means that this application will be deployed on Google Cloud. Okay. Mm, my currently, mm, this IDE, no matter it's Cloud Code or Google or Codex, those coding agent IDEs, most of them provide a one-click deployment. But what I'm doing now is actually separate coding and deployment. I code in VS Code so that I can choose different models. Although it brings some trouble, the trouble is that it takes some efforts for deployment. But the pros I got is that I can try different models while coding rather than get limited to cloud or GPT code Codex or Gemini. And export to GitHub. Okay, I need to save. So interesting. Install Google Cloud. Let me authorize first. Okay, so repository. What's the name, by the way? Oh, Highcraft. So Highcraft generated by Gemini. Oh, what's the model? Why build? I actually didn't see. Oh, Gemini 3 Pro preview. Okay. Generated by Gemini 3 Pro preview. I think this is we're done, right? Let me go to GitHub to see. Oh, this is the project just now. Everything is here. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay. Because I don't deploy it. So this link actually will link to my AI Studio. So if I open it in a private mode, it actually doesn't work, right? So it's not a public link. But the source code is, yeah. Ah, you know what? It make created application so cheap, right? If I think about some small application, I just I can just create it and deploy it and publish the code to GitHub. So so the point is that except some projects which I want to commercialize, all the other projects or all the other small tools I create, I can all publish it to GitHub. Supervise. That's insane. So let me so okay, let me write it down. So which means that I can make a GitHub something like a blog. People write articles and publish it to blogs. But with those coding agent, I can make my GitHub just like a blog. Whenever whenever I want to create some interesting small tools, I should try to have a habit to publish it onto GitHub. When I write reading notes, I will publish it to GitHub. To what? I will publish it to Douban and Goodreads. And then now the practice I can try to have is that when I create an application, I should you know have the habit to publish it to GitHub. Yeah, that's an idea. I think it deserve a try. Okay, so in my Google AI Studio, I have few app. Okay, okay, and inquiry code. So I can also publish this one, right? And the name is inspell code. So inspell AI code. And description is right because the code is generated by Gemini 3 Pro Preview. I should give credits to it. With a GitHub repo. I can see a GitHub inflation. Well, such inflation may already happen 1 year ago, but I'm stupid to realize it. Oh, what's this achievement? Interesting. Okay. 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 That's cool. Okay. So you see, most are public, and the only private. This can also make it public. Uh, because it has been so long time ago. How to make it public? Hey, how to make it public? Let me ask you GPT. How to make a private project in my GitHub public? Okay, citing. Oh, change visibility. Change to public. Hey, what's wrong? Hey, why cannot tap it? I cannot paste? That's too stupid. Rock CSS 452 MP5 David Rock. Okay. Okay, so this repo become public. And again, let's check out all my repository. Let's say anything else, private. Okay, now the only project I have private is my Hongyi.ai. Everything else got, yeah, got public now. And start, yeah, two. My personal website and Hongyi are the only two stuff get start. That's good. That's good. And this is a in-spiral coral. Okay, and this is how to run it on Google AI Studio. Fair enough. I think the export to GitHub feature is very, very helpful and changed my mindset. How should I utilize GitHub? Okay, API key management. I don't want to touch these parts now. Okay, so this is a checklist. What should I test? Account login, interface navigation, freeform prompt, structured prompt, chat prompt, model selection, parameter adjustment, simple app generation, complex app generation, preview, annotation refinement. I didn't see this feature. Code view, code editing, image uploads and analysis, image generation, video generation, voice input, voice output, documentation processing, Google search grounding, function calling. Well, function calling field, code execution, non-context, Google Map integration. Okay, Cloud Run, GitHub export, API key generation, API test. Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. The only doubt I have is that is this guidance based on what I provide? So if you remember, I want the guidance follow this instruction. Does it follow the instruction? Hmm. Well, it doesn't use the example here. Which means actually it doesn't follow. It doesn't follow the instruction here. Yeah, it doesn't follow the instruction here. So what should I do? I guess that maybe my prompt doesn't good enough. Let's review my prompt, okay? So my prompt is like this. Okay. No. Okay, yeah, this is my prompt. AI product step-by-step guidance. Okay, but so my actually original goal is to have a step-by-step guidance, right? That's actually my primitive role, right? Okay, that's my primitive role. And then I tell, well, what is a report? Well, instead of report, actually I should say step-by-step guidance. That's what I'm really looking for, actually. This is a product website. Okay. Product website. First section. Right, I want to report. So first section of the report. In the second section of the report. Okay. So hands-on experience, right? Based on the website. Based on the Based on the above step-by-step guidance, generate a file to provide a English plus Chinese, right? To help me go through main features of this AI product. If the above step-by-step guidance don't include all features, all core features, you can do search and add more testing steps, testing dimensions. Right? That's my goal. Based on the above step-by-step guidance, generate a markdown file to provide a guidance, English plus Chinese, to help me to go through main features of this AI product. If the above step-by-step guidance don't include all core features, you can do search. You can do online search, right? And add more testing cases. I want to ensure I cover all available main features of this AI product. Fair enough? And some requirements. And the last section. Job recommendation. Okay, last section. Last section of the report. Okay, it's to give some recommendation of the job. Okay, and the last comments is because it may have a lot of context generated in one time, maybe too much. So I will ask it to generate it one by one. Fair enough. So the second part is actually it's more like some knowledge. So now we already have a very straightforward hands-on experience about Google AI Studio. And I want to look at some knowledge about it. So Google AI Studio is a no-code application builder launched by Google, powered by its Gemini series of large language models. The platform's core philosophy is vibe coding, allowing users to create complete multi-page AI applications through natural language description without writing any code. The platform provides native access to Google's entire AI ecosystem, including text generation, image generation, which is Nano Banana, video generation, which is Veo, music generation. Wait, I didn't say music generation just now. Do they? No, I didn't say no, no, no. I didn't say music generation include. No, no, no. Neither. No, it doesn't provide neither. So this statement is wrong. Real-time voice conversation and more. Its most notable feature are the 1 million token context window and the free building and test environment. Okay. And yeah, product overview, core positioning. Okay, core features. There are some available. Uh, no, it doesn't provide Nero. And some key capabilities. Because of my goal is to go through this product in 1 hour, and then now they are over 1 hour because we spend so much time on testing. Anyway, so I will quickly scan through this one. The knowledge part, context window, multi-modal, function calling, grounding, grounding search, and development features, technical architecture. Actually, technical architecture diagrams is really, really important. Vibe coding, pricing, compat competitive analysis. Okay. Differentiation advantage, SWOT analysis. Who use it, when to use it, well to use, why choose it, how to use, user cases, example applications. So you see, the tutor already provide 2 examples. Why in your guidance you don't help me go through these 2 examples, but propose some new one? That's not aligned with my expectation, right? Conclusion, suggestion, some glossary. That's good. And the last part is to provide some position maybe interesting for me. Uh, Let me write it down. Okay, so solution architect. Let me see the requirement. Okay, this position doesn't mention that they don't sponsor, so I can give you a try. Move on. Warsaw. Warsaw. Do I apply for Warsaw recently? Okay, no. Oh, this month. So if I don't apply for customer support engineer partner, okay. If I don't apply for a role this month, then I will give it a try. Okay, no limitation for sponsorship. So maybe I can give it a try. So that's good. Yeah, I think that from one report, I pick up two positions that may be interesting to me. Fair enough. Or maybe three. Okay. Yeah, maybe three. Actually, I prefer technical support engineer. So yeah, I think this position doesn't give any limitation for applications. So I will give it a try. Yeah, so I think that cool. I pick up three positions that align with my expectation, which is customer facing technical roles and yeah, good enough. Mm. So as you can see, it excludes the companies which I already applied on December. So fair enough. Yeah, I think that's pretty much for today. And again, overall, I think what we work through together helps me understand Google AI Studio, this AI product much better. If I just read through the knowledge, I forget it. But because I have hands-on experience, I believe I will remember it for a long time. Thank you. Bye.